Tiffany, how have you helped your congregation overcome fear or division about welcoming migrants in your community? And what stories have shifted hearts at Dayspring?
A couple things come to mind. First of all, thinking about making sure all that we do is rooted in Scripture and rooted out and in our the calling that we have as Christ followers to be the hands and feet of Christ in this place. And so, one of the callings that the church has is to care for the least of these: the widow, the orphan, the stranger, the most vulnerable in society. And so, there are political responses, and then there's a response of the church, and we should advocate for just and humane political responses to our cultural situation. But the church also has a responsibility to minister to the least of these in our community, no matter who they are, no matter if they're in prison or if they're a criminal or not a criminal, or no, if they're homeless or not. I mean, we're called to minister, and that's very clear. But what's really helped our congregation the most is building relationships and the friendships that have come out of sharing hospitality and welcoming and learning of the struggles and why people have learning why that they've left and come here, and realizing that there's no way they can go back home. There's nothing to go back home to wherever their homes were. And just the personal relationships that have come out of this, the friendships, the meals shared around tables together, has made all the difference in helping us put real names and real faces with, that behind it's that's what's in front of us. Behind all of the rhetoric that we hear in our culture is we actually have relationships with folks who are fleeing violence and oppressive cartels and fleeing horrors that we can't really even imagine. And they're right here in our city, and they're seeking shelter and refuge and support from the church.